Hey, I wanted to take a couple minutes to show you my DIY chicken feeder and waterer. As you see, I have a small little coop here with 3 chickens, and I made a pretty cheap, easy waterer and feeder here that I wanted to look at. I need to replace the food and water. It's allowed me to do it once a week as opposed to once a day with my old feeder. Here's my original feeder and waterer, and I found that these two things they were too small. I was changing them every day. Became a chore, so I moved to something else. I figured out from reading some forums and other ideas. I went with buckets and oil pans. So basically I just got 2 white buckets from Lowe's in the paint section and 2 oil pans from around the same area in the store. Total cost maybe $10. Inside here for the feeder I just cut out 2 good sized holes. Those got to be a couple 2-3 inch diameter holes. I just used a box cutter to cut those out, and then inside I just secured it with a little nut and washer here, just so it doesn't move around as they're eating. And I'll fill it up and I'll show you. You know, when they peck it, it just self feeds itself. The water was a little different. Basically it's the same bucket, but this time I drilled some holes around the edge. I believe these are 3/8 holes. I found that smaller holes didn't actually allow it to drain. So what I did is just drilled these holes in here at a level that's lower than the level of this oil pan, as you see, so it fills up almost all the way. And then I turned it upside down because you need the seal so that it doesn't just completely drain out. And then on the top, I don't need to ever reseal this. I just sealed it and I made a hole for my hose to fill up the water. And then when I got it filled, I just kind of turn it over. It all drains in here and seems to work pretty well. It does get muddy after about a week. The dirt from their pecking gets all in here and kind of messes it up, so that's why I change it. But there is more water in there. I could let it go longer if I wanted to. Anyway, that's the basic setup. I'll show you the feeder. So here's the feeder filled up, and you can see it drains out naturally as they peck at it. More food just keeps coming. So they're big enough. I just played with the size. You'll need fairly large holes for it to flow freely. These are layer pellets. If you have smaller grain food, you probably need smaller holes. And so that's basically it. I have these in my coop, and I have it protected by a little wooden roof so that the food doesn't get soggy, and that allows me to change it about once a week at the minimum, sometimes longer depending how much free ranging they're doing. I realize this isn't a solution for everybody depending where you live, but for me this was an easy solution, so that I share it with you. Alright, bye for now.